modify words in our sentences. We're going to learn about something today called the participle. The participle is a verb, but it acts like an adjective. Take any verb, add ing to the end. My example is going to be smile. Add ing, you get smiling. See if you can use smiling to describe something. I have an example for you. The smiling pig. See how the word smiling has become a describing word? It's still a verb technically, but when we use it like this, it's called a participle. Here are some other examples. Fly plus ing gives you flying. We can use that to describe something. The flying cow. There are lots of other examples of participles that you can see. The snarling raccoon. A crying baby. Which one's the baby? I'm not sure. There are 3 videos embedded in this PowerPoint presentation. I'm not going to talk you through them now, but I want you to go back and watch the videos and write down participles that you could use to describe what is happening. You're going to see the links here. Video 1, Video 2, and Video 3 can all be described with participles. I'd like you to come to class prepared to explain participles that you see in those videos. All the participles I've discussed so far have ended with the letters ing. When a participle ends with ing, it's called a present participle. For example, here are some jumping dogs. Not all participles are present participles, just like all verbs are not present tense. You can use the past tense of a verb to describe something as well. Let's look at the verb to abandon. Let's make it past tense. Abandoned is the word we get. Can we use abandoned to describe something? The abandoned house. Let's look at another verb, to bore, and make it past tense. Can we use that word to describe something? Yes, here's the bored student, and no, it's not Justin Bieber. Other past tense verbs that we can use as participles: the embarrassed cat, the confused chicken, the frightened child. When a participle is created using this past tense of the verb, it's called a past participle. Present tense gives you a present participle. Past tense gives you a past participle. Just like an adjective, a participle usually comes right before the word it is modifying. There is one other place it can go. I want you to think about what that is before I reveal it to you. And I'll give you a hint. It involves a linking verb. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you come up with it? What 2 things follow a linking verb? Can you remember what they are? A noun, which is a predicate nominative, or an adjective, which we call a predicate adjective. Lots of participles follow linking verbs. The only thing you need to remember when you are using a linking verb is not to think of the linking verb as a helping verb for the participle. Let's hope an example can make that clear. The student's mother was horrified by his grade in English class. Was is the verb in my sentence. It is not a helping verb for horrified. It is a linking verb linking horrified to the student's mother. I could, for example, move horrified and say the horrified student's mother. That's how I know it's an adjective, a participle, and not part of the verb. Second period's rendition of High School Musical was electrifying. Electrifying is describing the rendition. The falling leaves inspired first period to perform an interpretive dance. Okay, for a quick recap, a participle is a verb form that's being used as an adjective. It can be present or past. The ending is what is going to help you tell them apart. It usually precedes or comes before the word it's modifying, but it could also come after a linking verb.